Casi hueso puta madre.
Tra, 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 tra. Esa mami que me lo ponga para atrás. Tra, 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 tra.
So we can give credit, you know? That's right. Ready?
You're gonna start it off.
I'm gonna start off? Oh shit. What 8?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I don't know where to turn.
We're gonna stick to that one.
That one?
This
Yeah.
one over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you should be good right there.
That should be good?
Yeah. Alright, ready?
Alright.
What's up, guys? We're back with another episode of Vida Sin Filtro. This is episode number 8. Number 8. We still haven't caught up with the other ones, but we will. By the time this video posts up, we should have
6 and 7 done.
6 and 7. Yeah, 6 and 7 done. We've been a little fucking backtrack with shit, but we kind of fluctuate on and off. We're taking care of our things, and we still go and edit here and there. But by the time this one posts up, 6 and 7 should be up. So you guys have at least like fucking 3-4 hours of episodes to fucking go over. I'm Güero Cruz on Instagram, El Güero Cruz, and then on TikTok. And I keep fucking forgetting my fucking TikTok.
It's El Güero Cruz 29.
29. So I keep fucking forgetting it. I have my lovely host here.
Original J. You guys can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and find us on YouTube.
Oh yeah, YouTube Vida Sin Filtro.
Vida Sin Filtro.
And when you guys put in Vida Sin Filtro, it's Vida, then the scene part has S1, then Filtro. Because I have a lot of people asking me and telling me, oh, I can't find you guys. It's because of that. It's just forgetting the 1 on the scene.
Because we're number 1.
That's right.
And today we have here with us
A special guest.
a special guest. It's crazy how we stumbled upon him, and it's crazy how we came back. We came back right after a very long time. I want to say 2-3 years of not coming. We came and it was crazy how everything started and shit like that. How a simple question, just a simple question turned into something different, different. And I'm a firm believer of how they say that another person doesn't have to be your blood to show that brotherly love or that brother bond, or just to have that bond with that certain person. And it's proven, and I've proven it. I want to say 3-4 times, because yeah, it's a good feeling. It's genuine. Like I said, from a simple question, it just shot back to questions and just talking that one night. But without further ado, without me continuing to talking, we have Big Lefty,
Yes,
aka Luis. He is the owner of Catrina's. Is Bar and Grill?
Bar and Grill.
Bar and Grill.
Bar and Grill and hookah lounge, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
And we got drinks, obviously. We have food and we have hookah. We're open 7 days a week, Monday through Sunday, from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. o hasta que se acabe la peda. Hasta que se vaya el último
No, y sí
cliente.
es cierto, porque there's been times where we get out of here by 9-10 o'clock in the morning.
Dude, the longest I've stayed here, I got here around 7:30 at night. I didn't leave till 11 in the morning the next day.
Wow.
11 in the morning the next day.
We're close. We're close to the day because it was walked out was 9:30.
Yeah.
Salimos como zombies, ¿no? Abrimos la puerta
No,
y,
y sí es cierto, the sun was out and everything. And you know what's crazy? That we've never, no acostumbramos a hacer eso.
Yeah.
But the times that we've stayed here, late hours and stuff, it's because we literally just chop it up until we see, we saw you know, last time Mrs. over here was sleeping and I felt
Yeah.
so bad. I'm like, we gotta go, babe. I was like, ya cortale la conversación, come on.
Ya estamos acostumbrados a eso. We're used to that. I mean, people falling asleep. Like, los que se quedan aquí, obviously, you know, usually, yeah, closed doors is like family and close friends, you know,
Yeah.
like people that we feel comfortable with. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody is always welcome. But you know, that's part of the amanecidas, you know. I
Yeah,
feel like,
it is, and
you
it's
know.
very welcoming, and like son amanecidas que la neta las conversaciones que tenemos, we go deep into it, and I'm just like, damn, like I appreciate it, I really do.
No, I appreciate you guys for stopping by. You know, ever since that first day, como dijo mi carnal aquí, you know, like it's those instant connections that you make with people that you would have never thought. You know what I mean? It's a genuine connection. It's an instant connection. You know, and from there, I mean, ever since day one, you know, we've been going hard. We've
Te
stayed in
parece uña y
communication.
mugre, yo acá to push to the side and shit now, but
You know?
whatever.
Well, shit. I mean, we ended up dressing the scene sin querer.
I
querer.
know.
What are the
Meant
odds of
to
that?
be.
Yeah.
You know, I never said this, right? And I don't think I didn't even say it to you. That night, right? So that night that we showed up, there was a grupo playing. And I liked it. I liked the vibe. The vibe was cool and everything. It was chill. It was super fucking chill. And it had been a minute. It had been a minute since we've had found a place that we felt that. You know, we felt that like as soon as we walked in, it was like, oh shit, like it's cool. You know, it's cool. And that night, the grupo was playing, and ya llevaba shit. I think it was past midnight. It was past midnight. I think it was like around 1 or 2.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was around that time. Yeah.
Y my compadre was with us. Who else was with us?
Ni me
There was 2 other
acuerdo.
girls.
Oh, yeah.
There was 2 other girls.
My friend was with me. También.
But yeah, anyways, my compadre was like, hey, let's get an hour. I'm like, I'm down. And I think the guys were getting close to wrapping up or something like that. And I go up to Luis, not even knowing him. I thought he was just a bartender that worked here. I'm like, hey, carnal, do you mind if I pay another hour? ¿O cómo fue?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
right?
came. I guess you had asked the other bartender that was on this side because you guys were sitting over here,
Uh-huh.
and I was taking care of that, so like I usually do. And I believe you asked him. I was like, oh well, you know, you had to ask the manager. I was told, hey,
Yeah.
pero yeah, he came up to me. Y yeah, the grupo was about to finish. Yeah, me dijiste, hey, can I get another hour? Like, Simón, dele, no hay pedo. Aquí no hay problema. Aquí hasta que el cuerpo diga que no. You
Y
know?
esa fue una amanecida
Dude, hasta una fiesta
hacía
que-
tiempo, ya.
We were here for a long time. Ya cuando salimos, ya el sol ya estaba afuera.
Yeah.
Estaba todo lo que daba. Yeah, dude.
And it was funny because al último no se hizo. No se hizo porque el de la tuba tenía los lados partidos y ya no quiso tocar.
Ya no quiso. Se le partió. Porque venían de una tocada ya. Ya venían de una tocada. So el vato dijo, no.
Anda
dice,
bien
ya,
trompudo.
ya, ándale. Anda, ¿quiere beso? Anda trompudo, quiere beso.
Sí.
Yeah.
And so I was like, whatever. And he came up to me and said, hey, my bad. They don't want to play no more because tenía el largo partido y que sabe que tanto. Whatever, it's fine. And then he would come back around and see if we were good. And then, I don't know, we just fucking started talking. Little fucking world that it is. He ends up being from Cali as well.
Mm-hmm.
For the new people that don't know, that haven't been watching, I was born and raised in California. I'm not from Vegas. I was born and raised in California. I was born and raised in South Central in Watts. And so happened to fucking be. He's from fucking Compton. You know, so we just fucking started talking and shooting shit, and we just kept talking and talking. He got busy afterwards, and then we came back. Was the following?
I think so. The following weekend.
Yeah, I think we came back the following weekend. E igual, we just fucking started talking and talking and talking. But my whole point to this is again, my biggest thing is I always said don't judge a book by its cover.
Right.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't be judgmental of another person just because you don't fucking know them doesn't mean shit. You know, You brought up a good, or who? No, somebody. Who told us this the other day that you don't know if you might be that last person that person sees.
I had told you. I had talked to you about it because we came across something, and I actually spoke about this a few days ago too to somebody else. Oh, my daycare lady. Anyways, no me supe explicar bien con él, pero sí me entendió. My Spanish ain't all that great, you know.
Right.
Pero si me explico, I personally have been going through some things, you know, and it's been to a point where sometimes I'm just like, fuck, like I can't take it anymore, you know.
Right.
Me gana el puto coraje or whatever, you know, XYZ. But dije yo, me quedé pensando because you know how I like to make content for our page and stuff like that.
Correct. Yeah.
And I was thinking of a quote that I wanted to somehow implement it into a quote what I was thinking. And my thing was, you don't know what a person could be going through. Because at the end of the day, tú me puedes mirar bien feliz, you know, going out and everything like that. But deep down, you don't know what we're deeply going through, you know?
Right.
There could be, I could be in my head about, oh, maybe today's going to be the last day.
Right.
Maybe today's the day where I do something stupid. I'm just talking, you know, like in general.
Right.
It goes for everybody. Anybody out there that's going through stuff. My main thing is be nice. Be nice because at the end of the day, you don't know who you come across and you don't know what burdens they're carrying.
Correct.
That you don't know if maybe they're already in their head about committing something stupid, you know? And if you come across that person and for whatever reason you're having a bad day and you give them shit, what if you were that last person to make them feel like, okay, to trigger them to be their last day.
Yeah.
For them to go home and be like, well, fuck this. Like, I couldn't handle that anymore.
Right.
¿Sí me estoy explicando?
Yeah, you are.
Like, you just never know when that could be that person's last time, you know?
Right.
And imagine if, God forbid, you were that last person that triggered that and that person went home and did it. Like, I wouldn't want to live with that the rest of my life, you know?
Like you were the person that pushed them off the edge, basically.
Yeah. Because like us ourselves, like we're going through shit, you know, and maybe we handle things different, but someone else may not.
Yeah.
You know, that was something that really hit deep because it's true. It's fucking true. Me growing up and stuff, you know, the way I was and everything, like now a lot of things make sense. Now that I'm older, a lot of things make sense and I'm more mature about stuff. And I try, you know, we all have our days and things like that, but sí me pasó eso por la cabeza porque dije, hay tanta gente. I myself go through a lot of hate with a few people, you know, and it gets to a point where I'm tired of it, you know, I'm tired of it. And it's like, you're the other person on the other side of the phone, because I'm pretty sure they're going to watch it.
Right.
On the, you know, they're over there. Oh, yeah. Like, now let me think about my next move on how to trigger this bitch or how to trigger her. And, you know, but it's the same thing. Like I could be that same person too. Yeah. And we're just going to keep going back and forth. And at the end of the day, I don't know how your mentality is. I don't know if you're just trying to trigger me for me to have a bad day or whatever. But at the end of the day, you don't know what I'm going through aside of what you're bringing to the table, you know? Like, no nomás eres tú un problema. Hay otros problemas en casa, en el trabajo, or donde sea. Yeah. You know, and it's like a person that just keeps going and going and going and chiming in and doing all kinds of things to the extent to where you want to see people down or react or get a reaction from somebody. Like, you need to be careful who you fuck with, you know? Because at the end of the day, like I said again, it goes back to that you don't know if that person's suicidal or if that person's at that point where they're going to want to fuck shit up. And when I say fuck shit up, they're either going to go fuck you up or they're going to fuck something up, you know, or who knows, maybe even end their life.
Correct. And it's not about que nos tiene más puestos and shit like that. We went to church today, and the pastor made a really, really, really an amazing point. He said that unfortunately we're in an era where a lot of anger is going out, a lot of anger, a lot of hate, and he said, and I've said this to you before too, kill them with kindness. He's like, because a lot of people are not expecting that reaction no more. A lot of people are expecting the reaction of you're gonna fight. Like no matter what, that's the rule. Just fight. And no, like when he said that, I'm like, oh wow, like that is actually crazy and it's true.
Yeah.
It's true because again, we are in an era where he said a road rage was up
For 33,000%.
No, I think he said 4,000%. No, algo así.
I don't know, but it was a very high number.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy shit, like that's true. I've seen a lot of it lately too. I don't know what's happening in this world. I don't know if it's just Vegas or if it's just in general, but there's a lot of it going around, a lot of hate, a lot of envious people that aren't happy with their own lives, you know, they want to, you know, fuck with everybody else's or, you know, like things like that. And it's just like, fuck, like, like if you can't change the way you are, at least the other person should be the bigger person, like they say. Even though it's hard, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I'm the bigger person all the time, because I'm not.
Correct.
You know, I take full responsibility. I take L's left and right when I have to, you know, and I'll speak on them too. But at the end of the day, it's like what the pastor said today, and what got to me was that he said, you don't be the one to, como dijo, you don't be the one to, he said, to make them pay for their, was it mistakes?
Oh, no,
or for their actions?
Yeah, something like
Basically,
that.
dejarlo en manos de Dios.
Uh-huh.
Because at the end of, we can be the one that be like, all right, bitch, like, you want to fuck with me? Let's ride. You know what I mean?
So basically, like, be the bigger person. You be the bigger person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Be the bigger person y allá está Dios y a rato va a venir la de ella. Or la de él, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
It's true. It's very true.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy because, like I said, there is a lot of hate, a lot of anger going on in the world nowadays, and I would say a lot of that has part to do with it is social media, because it's so easy to post a lot of ignorant shit. And that's what he said. He said that there was a study. I don't want to quote exactly word for word, but he said that there was a study that they did where the algorithms, social media was seeing that the algorithms that would invoke or send out a positive message weren't getting as many views as the posts people will put up of people fighting or just dumb things.
Hatred.
Hatred.
Mm-hmm.
So social media being social media, they're gonna want the money, so they're gonna push that algorithm that's gonna give them that more money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I've always said money is the root of all evil. It's the root of all evil, and if you are greedy in life, there's gonna be a barrier that you're not gonna hit. That you're not gonna be able to get through. You're gonna hit that barrier, and believe it or not, it's gonna humble your ass. It's gonna humble your ass real good. And so I've always said there's a difference between greed and being hungry. Greed is evil, and you being hungry it's to me, I've always said it's you being
Motivated.
A go-getter and ambitious.
Yeah.
Ambitious, and always have that positive mindset that, you know what, it's gonna happen, it's gonna get through it, it's gonna get to that point where you're gonna be, oh, I'm good. And I've always said, it's not good to be rich. It's good to be wealthy. Rich, you can be the richest person in the world, but you don't have that self-love. You don't have that fulfillment in you. And for the people that say money can buy happiness,
it's not true.
It's a cliche.
Yeah.
It's a cliche, you know. You being wealthy, it's you having the means to support, to be able to provide. You being mentally stable, right in your head, and having that self-love, that self-care.
Yeah.
Being wealthy is always going to be a lot better than being rich. And I always said that rich, yeah, whatever. As just how you get it, it can just fucking go away again. But you being wealthy, it hits different. It hits different. It really does. But to each his own. To each his own. How you guys want to take it. I mean, I'm nobody. I don't care, you know. But you wanna take it and run with it. Take it and run with it. And like I said, you be your own witness, your own judge to your own self, you know.
And at the end of the day, God is gonna judge you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God's the only one that's gonna judge you.
At the end of the day, yeah.
Because if anybody, any other person, myself, you guys, whoever, well, I could sit here and judge all day. But then the real thing is when you're on your way out, and God is gonna judge you.
Yeah.
God is really gonna judge you.
Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Judgment Day comes.
Yeah.
When
Sooner or later.
when you least expect it.
Be careful with what you do, because if you want to see the light, you need to be nice.
Yeah.
And it like I said, it's just reciprocating kindness. And he said, what was the last word he said? He said kindness and
Gentle, be gentle. He also said be gentle.
be gentle. But it stuck with me. It stuck with me, and it was a good.
It resonated. It was like
Yeah.
on point today.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it actually did. It actually did. But the
Hold
point I was getting to with all this that night. Wait, that night. I don't know why. And se me quedó bien like
Grabado en la mente.
grabado en la mente, and I've gotten to a point where if I don't speak on it, like I don't feel comfortable. Like it keeps bugging me and bugging me and bugging me.
Right.
And I haven't even told you this. If how I came up to you and asked you the question, or even told you what I told you, I'm not gonna touch what I told you, right?
Yeah.
If I came off arrogant, I apologize.
No.
I apologize. To me, it was just like I was like.
It wasn't you. It was more of like the history.
Yeah.
No, like I said, I mean, I'm busy, right? Like,
Yeah.
doing a bunch of something's doing a million things all at once. But no, dude, I mean, trust me, like I have thick skin, but don't feel like you did come up to me the wrong way. And it was cool, bro. I apologize if I was like, if I was possibly maybe not paying attention to 100%, but a veces así soy, like I get caught up in the job. But I was at the end of the day, I've gotten used to or learned to listen to people as I'm working. I'm like, yeah, because, talk to me. I got you. I'm listening to you.
No, but that day we had no idea. We didn't even know you or Ricky either.
Yeah,
So your bartender, I saw como que se quedó like, estoy pensando, como que se quedó patinando diciendo, wait, is he mad or what? Let me go get him,
Yeah. No. Like he came up to me. That's when, once again, you asked me about the grupo. Do you want to pay for an extra hour? And we're like, all right, let's get it.
Yeah, but your demeanor, desde el principio, we talked about this last time. And when we first met you too, your demeanor, right away, like así al 100, like you has estado firme desde el principio, and we appreciate that.
No, like I said,
all of you guys.
I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody that, that at the end of the day that they choose to come here, right? Because there's obviously other options. There's other places that they can go. But the fact that they chose us, I mean, hey, we must be doing something right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, hospitality is our number one priority. Hospitality, customer service, making sure that everybody that walks in here has a great time, has a fun night. And when they leave, they say, hey, you know what? That's a good spot. Especially like for people that come out of town that, that haven't been here before, that's also, a big priority, right? Because at the end of the day, it's like they're going to go back to wherever they came from and possibly talk to their friends, their family. Oh, hey, dude, I found this spot. We went to this spot, little hole in the wall, it was a good spot, and it's happened. It's happened. I've had people from California, Arizona, all the nearby states que vienen, and they say, hey, man, next time que venga, I'm going to come here.
Ya hacen planes para venir,
Hacen planes. Right away, I tell them, hey, I appreciate you guys for everything. Cuando gusten, estamos a la orden. I give them my number, my business card. Hit me up for any reservations. Aquí estamos a la orden. Yeah.
And see that's a big thing. Como te dije la otra vez, ¿verdad? El que tiene tienda, que la tienda.
Que la tienda.
And that's a huge thing to have the the owner of an establishment at your own place while it's running.
Yeah.
Because like that, you get to see by first hand everything that's going on, um, and you get to build that reputation not only, like you said, not only with locals but with other people that are coming out of town, the visitors, the people that come, the tourists and stuff like that come on vacation.
Right.
And believe it or not, some people, yeah, they come for the lights and whatnot, but they want to experience outside,
Right.
outside the strip, outside what's surrounding
Right.
Vegas,
Correct.
And genuinely, like I can say, no es porque um he's here, he gave us opportunity to talk to him and stuff like that. Eso es lo de menos. I've always been a very blunt and straight person, and I'm straight to the fucking point. But this place, it just it gives that home vibe, that place where you can come to get away and forget for that brief moment whatever it is that's going on in your life. Like the post you made the other day, que dice que
Some come to celebrate, and some people come on other circumstances.
yeah,
Right.
and it's true, like people might come
To get away.
Oh, it's my birthday, I'm gonna go hit up a bar, or oh, I got a promotion at work, I'm gonna go hit up a bar. That and it's something that I would say that's implicated a lot, that where something good in your life happens and you want to cheers to it, you want to cheers to it.
Yeah.
By all means, I've never been a person that's against that. Hey, it's cheer because it's an accomplishment that you made in your own life. It might have been your own personal goal to get to that point, and you wanted to go out and celebrate. And from the bottom of my heart, I can say this is a place that you can come and celebrate, and you don't have to worry about anything. Literally.
Can I give my intake on that?
Yeah.
In my opinion, how I feel about this place when I made that post, the reason why I made that post is because the times that we've been coming and stuff like that, I've noticed something huge. And I'm not sure if you have, right? Maybe,
Right.
Of course, probably you have. But the same hospitality that you give us and give everybody at the bar, because we see.
Yeah.
You see, andas en chinga toda la noche.
Yeah.
Your employees do the same thing. But you know what? Shout out to all your homies, bro.
Yeah. Thank you.
Because I did see last time your homies had your back, and in a manera de que they'd make sure that nobody left here. And nobody left here. There was no fighting. It had nothing to do with that.
Right.
But I did notice that they make sure that whoever's here, they don't even know them. I'm pretty sure they probably don't even know most of the clients here, right? That come, most of the people that come.
Yeah.
On a personal level.
On a personal
Correct.
level, yeah. And I did notice that your homies that don't even work here, that are your employees, they looked out for you. And I seen them outside, chopping it up with people, asking them if they're good to go, that if they had a good time, like things like that. And I was just like, holy shit, like, that's cool. Like, shout out to your homies, for real. You got some real ones.
And then Al.
Oh, yeah.
El otro día,
Shout out to Al.
My primo Al, yeah.
El otro día, I hit him up because
For the shoes.
Yeah, the bloodlines had dropped.
Mm-hmm.
And he hadn't saved my number. And it was funny. And I told him who I was. He's like, oh. He's like, nah, bro, eso no me queda. But he's like, point is, he's like, did you guys have a good time? I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, we did. Yeah,
because I think that night that you actually, well, first of all, thank you for the shoes. That night that you brought me these shoes, hey, man, thank you. Fucking amazing surprise. Love them. First time once when we were talking about the podcast, I'm like, well, you know what? Now you guys brought me the shoes. Now I got something to wear for the podcast. So, thank you guys. But yeah, I mean, I think that's the first time that he met you guys. And I told him, like, look what they just brought me done. They're like, damn, that's dope. That's dope. And he even said, hey, they're cool people. I'm like, yeah, man, it's all about networking, meeting cool people. And like I said, kind of what we were talking about earlier, bro, it's like sometimes you're going to meet people that, ¿cómo te digo? People that you'll never imagine that you're going to be so close to them, so close. And once again, like that connection, right? that, you know, you can actually
And
call them.
he was actually one of the main ones that I'm talking about too.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, all of your
Correct.
friends, but
Yeah.
con él sí me fijé que right away was on point with everything. Like, you know, scoping out the place, went outside, talking to people and stuff. Y yo alcancé a oír también that he was like, "Are you guys good?" and this and that to other people, and I'm just like, damn, like you really get to know who your real homies are, because
Correct.
at the end of the day, you're always gonna run into people that say, "Oh, that's my friend, that's my homie," or "I know that
Correct.
person," this and that. But are they gonna go to that extent to help you out?
Right.
Sin querer nada in exchange?
In exchange.
You know, and you have a really nice crowd, bro. Like you have people that they don't want nothing in return. They appreciate your friendship.
Yeah, no, and I appreciate them too, you know, because like you say, you know, it's something that they don't have to do.
And that says a lot about you.
Yeah, and they go out of their way, right? You know, sometimes a veces, if there's a spill, if there's a customer that's being unattended, you know, they'll go and make sure, hey, have you guys been attended? You guys need anything? You know, y como dices tú, right? Without me having to tell them, or, you know, like.
Or even the girls, I don't see them going behind the girls, hey, go clean that up. No, ellos luego se ponen, you know?
The initiative.
Yeah.
They take the initiative to do it and help out.
Yeah, no, when we started here last year in February, that was my biggest priority, right? You know, I'm big on that if we're going to work together, let's work as a team, right? At the end of the day, we're all a team. Because venimos aquí with a purpose, right? You know, have fun, make sure everybody is taken care of, customer service, hospitality. And I mean, let's be honest, you know, obviously it's a business, so, you know, have fun and make money. You know what I mean? Just like anybody else, right? One thing, during the hiring process, siempre cuando estamos haciendo interviews, siempre le decimos a la gente, look, lo que queremos hacer aquí is, you know, build a family. You know, I want to build a family where I don't have to worry about, if I have to turn my back on you, no me tengo que preocupar, right? I should be able to walk away and trust you, right? And I think we've definitely built that already. Y estamos ahí ya, gracias a Dios. Because at the end of the day, te digo, trabajamos a lot of hours together, right? Y
it's your family.
And it's our family. It's our work family, right? I don't even want to call it work family, just family in general. You know, like a veces si ocupan algo, hey, aquí estamos a la orden, lo que se les ofrezca. We're only one call away or a text away, right? Y pues te digo, porque a mí me gusta que cuando la gente viene aquí, ya sea a trabajar o venga aquí, oh, hey, I'm gonna go to La Catrina, I'm gonna go have fun, you know, I'm gonna go with my coworkers, you know, and let's get it done, you know. So I'm big on that. Because a veces we're gonna spend more hours that day together than we are going to be with our own family, right? So that's big, you know, like, para que la gente, cuando ellos vienen aquí, they can say, you know, they come in with excitement more than anything. Because once you start going into a job or you start seeing it as a job, you know, you just drag your feet, right? I'm big on that. You know, me gusta que cuando yo trabajo en un lugar, I'm looking forward already to the next day. I'll be at home and I'll be like, shit, I'm going back again in a couple hours, and I'm excited about that. So I'm big on that, building a family, building a strong team. Y I think we're there. Ya estamos ahí, gracias a Dios. Y ahorita echarle ganas, you know, echarle ganas y puro para adelante.
Yeah, that's honestly that's how it should be, because there's a lot of people that I have to go to work tomorrow. And they're dreading going to work.
Yeah.
I'm
You gotta love what you do.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what it is. What, you know, you have to love what you do, because if you don't love what you do, and then it's just a drag. You look at it just as a job. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously it is a job, right? But at the end of the day, you know, it's always, you got to look at it in the positive way.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it.
Because if you look at it as just a job, you're kind of honestly just being like whatever.
Yeah, you're
like
just
careless.
a body there.
Yeah.
You're just a body. You know,
I'm just there to do my shift and go home. Fuck this place type of thing, you know?
Yeah.
That's true. So let's take it back to your upbringing. So we're all 90s babies.
Yeah, 91 here.
We're all 90s babies.
I had to think about that. I'm like, no, you're not. You're older than me.
Wow.
You're barely a 90s baby.
No, are you? No, because I'm in August.
From 90 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's barely a 90s baby.
Oh, because you could have been. No, but see, he's early 90s.
Okay.
Well, whatever. Anyways, you went to school
In LA.
Like high
Everything.
school?
Yeah. Elementary school, middle school, and high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where did you go?
High school?
Well, elementary to.
Well, elementary, it was in LA, like kind of LA. Middle school, también. But middle school, I only went 1 year. Then from there, I got kicked out. I got kicked out of. They gave me what they call opportunity transfer. So I was really cool with the principals and the deans, right? Yes, I mean, just getting in trouble. So the dean told my mom, hey, we're not gonna kick him out, but we're giving you opportunity transfer. So they sent my ass to the valley. They sent my ass to the valley.
Were you bad? You were a bad kid?
Yeah, aunque no lo creas, pero yeah.
In high school or?
No, that was middle school.
Middle school?
It was middle school. It was 6th grade.
You started early.
I started at an early age. But honestly, it wasn't even like bad things, dude. It's just like, a veces like, it's como like even nowadays, right? A veces problem comes to you, so.
Were you running the streets?
Yeah.
For real? Holy shit.
Well, not running, but I mean, it was, like I said, it's just like, for some reason, siempre like los problemas me llegaban a mí, like, why? Like, I'm out to myself. I was trying to always keep a low profile.
Yeah.
Pero somehow trouble was always, around me. So, ya de ahí, pues, they sent me to the valley, and it was Woodland Hills. Me mandaron para Woodland Hills. Y pues, since I was in LA, y de ahí all the way to Woodland Hills, I mean, it was like at least, en la mañana, it was probably like a good hour drive. Y ahí va.
You had to go to school bus?
I was about to say, me iba en el yellow bus, yeah. So they had to drop me off at the bus stop. Ya de ahí el bus nos recogía, pick up all the, yeah. I had to be there at least by like 5:45, at least, to not miss the bus, because I mean, from
at
LA,
the bus stop
all the
in
way
LA?
to the valley.
Was that scary?
It was, yeah, a little bit. At first, I'm like, damn, a bus, like I never thought I'd have to use that, transportation, the yellow bus. But
I'm talking about being at the bus stop and getting mugged or some shit.
It wasn't just me. It was like a bunch of us, like, from that area. And it wasn't only just one stop. I mean, hacíamos like, haz de cuenta, maybe like 10 stops, más o menos. 10 stops, nos recogían y ahí vamos todos para allá, para la escuela.
I remember when I used to take the bus for high school, it was in front of a school that they picked us up. In front of a school, yeah.
No, a nosotros nos recogían enfrente de una market. In front of a market. I don't know si te acuerdas back then allá en LA, what was it, Livorio? A Livorio market? Yeah, Livorio market, yeah. Yeah, they would pick us up in front of a Livorio market. It was a big shopping center. It was Livorio.